Hey, what's up guys, KSK here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will show you how to dual boot Manjaro Linux with Windows 11. Now this guide is one of the safest ways to set up a dual boot on any PC or laptop without any data loss. Also, at the end of this video, I will show how to remove Manjaro Linux safely from the dual boot if in case you don't like it. So make sure to watch the video till to the end to avoid any confusion. The prerequisites of this video: you need a Windows 11 or Windows 10 running on your PC or laptop. Next, you need an 8 gigs or higher pen drive to create a bootable media with Manjaro Linux. And lastly, you need to reserve a free space of 50 GB or higher from your current drive. Now keep in mind, this method is exclusive to computers running in UEFI mode. I believe most of the computers running Windows 11 are using UEFI boot. Now as per my testing, if you follow this video carefully, you will be able to successfully dual boot your PC or laptop with Manjaro Linux. Now check if your computer or laptop is using which type of boot mode. Just type msinfo32 inside the run dialog or search box. Now under the BIOS mode, it says the status of your computer. Now in my case, my system is running in UEFI mode with a GPT formatted drive. Next up, on your Windows 11 computer, you must turn off BitLocker encryption. If you don't turn off and follow this video, you will face a lot of issues. BitLocker is currently ringing the danger bells for dual booting Linux with Windows 11. So to install Linux alongside Windows 11 on the same drive, you must decrypt the drive by disabling BitLocker. To install Manjaro Linux alongside Windows 11, you need to create a free space. To do so, open the search bar and type this command and press the Enter key to open the Disk Manager. A Disk Manager is a place where it shows all of the connected drives to your computer. In my case, it's showing 2 drives connected to my computer. The drive 0 is my SSD where Windows 11 is currently installed. I'm going to use the main drive to shrink a free space for Manjaro. If you notice carefully, inside this drive I have 3 partitions. The one is named EFI, the main partition where Windows OS is stored, and the last one is the recovery partition. I'm going to use the main partition to shrink a free space. Now in your case, you can shrink the free space from any partition. Simply select the partition, then right click on it and choose to shrink volume. For Manjaro, you need at least 50 GB or higher. Now in this case, I'm gonna allocate 220 GB for Manjaro Linux. Once it's done, you can see unallocated free space, which is where we will be installing Manjaro in a moment. You can also use a spare drive to install Manjaro separately. Right now, I'm going to install Manjaro on the same drive where Windows 11 is installed. Now open your favorite browser and go to the official website of Manjaro Linux and download the latest version. Manjaro team supports both official and community editions. There are a lot of editions available that support multiple desktop environments. For now, I'm going to choose Manjaro with a Plasma desktop. The next step, head over to this link to download and install Balena HR. Now go ahead, connect the USB drive to the PC or laptop and open Balena HR. Import the ISO. Then select your target, which is your USB drive, and click on Flash to start writing the image to the USB disk. Sit back and relax. The process will take some time depending on the writing speed of your pen drive. Now go ahead and restart your computer. While it's restarting, head over to the BIOS and make sure things like Intel Rapid Storage Technology is turned off and enable USB boot. If in case your system supports secure boot, disable it for a moment. Right now I have disabled secure boot, and by the way, I have installed Windows 11 on the unsupported PC, so I don't need any secure boot. Then save the changes. Now again, while it's restarting, press Escape, F2, F10 or F12 on your keyboard to launch the boot menu. From here, you can select your USB drive. Now in this case, it's showing my drive, and I'm going to choose this option to boot Manjaro Live Setup. Now when you're inside the live setup of Manjaro, go ahead and click on Install Manjaro. Now first, you need to set up a language. In this case, I'm going to use English as a default language, and then click on Next. Then set the region or the time zone. Now choose the keyboard layout, then click on Next. Under Partitions page, select the storage drive. This is my 450 GB SSD where the free space left that I have created in Windows 11. If in case you have a separate drive, choose the drive, then select Erase This to install Manjaro. Right now, I'm going to select the first one, then choose to replace a partition. Then under the partitions layout, you can see the free space filled with a gray color. Choose this free space. This automates the creation of partitions. Once you are done selecting the free space, click on Next. Create a user account and click on Next to start installing Manjaro Linux. Now this will take some time depending on the speeds of your drives. So sit back and relax, don't interrupt the installation. Once it's done, go ahead and restart your computer and remove the bootable media. Now as you can see, this is the grub bootloader. From here, you can either boot into Manjaro or Windows 11. For now, let's just boot into Manjaro. Now as you can see, Manjaro with Plasma Desktop looks awesome. Everything works like a magic, and this is how you dual boot Manjaro with Windows 11. As a bonus part of this video, if in case you don't like Manjaro and decided to uninstall it, then reboot your computer to Windows 11. Now open Disk Manager by typing this command inside the command prompt or search box. Here you can see next to the main, there is only one partition related to Manjaro. Just right click on the partition and choose to remove it. You can use this free space in a Windows OS by using an extend volume option. Lastly, we need to do one more step to remove the grub bootloader from the ESP partition. For that, we need to take the help of the command prompt. Just go ahead and open the command prompt with admin privileges. Inside here, type disk part, then type list disk. Now as you can see, this is my main drive. I'm going to select this drive by typing this command. Then type list partition to see all of the partitions of this drive. Look for a partition named as System, also known as the EFI partition. In my case, it's the first one. Select this partition by typing this command. Then assign a drive letter to mount this partition. Once the drive letter is assigned to the EFI partition, exit from the disk part. Now type this drive letter with a colon assigned for the EFI partition, which in my case is letter X, and press the return key. Now type cd EFI to change the directory. Then again type dir to see the contents of this folder or directory. Here you can see both Windows and Manjaro bootable files. Go ahead and remove the Manjaro folder by typing this command. This indeed is going to remove all of the grub files related to Manjaro. So do not delete any Windows related partition. And that's it. Now you have successfully removed Manjaro from the dual boot. Now restart the computer and you can see the system should boot into Windows 11 directly without any issues. And that's pretty much it, guys. If in case you like this video, hit the thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and consider clicking the bell button to get notified whenever I post a brand new video. Also, if in case you have any suggestions, post them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching my video. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in my next one.